Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole. I have hooded eyes and I tend to do a lot of hooded eyeshadow tutorials on my channel, but I also do a lot of beauty reviews and beauty related videos in general. Like this one today, we're gonna just do a very casual chit chat, get ready with me. So I just kind of want to talk to you guys about what's been going on. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I am in the process of switching jobs. So I'm just gonna kind of run you through that, run you through this new background that I'm so excited about, and run you through some new makeup. So if you are here for the tutorials, feel free to skip over this. I just kind of like to sit down with you guys every once in a while and chit chat because I think if you guys like friends, and this is exactly what I do with my friends, and you guys happen to share the same interest of makeup with me, where a lot of my friends do not. So if you are interested in a very casual get ready with me, go ahead and keep watching. All right, you guys, first things first, I haven't purchased too much makeup in the last few weeks because like I said, I've been so busy. I haven't really had a chance to get to the store. I did run to Ulta today, picked up a couple things, but that is really it. Sigma though was so kind. Real quick, Sigma is one of those brands that I absolutely love. By far the best quality brushes I've ever used. They beat absolutely everything. Sigma was the first brand to really come out with brushes that competed with MAC 10-ish years ago, maybe 11 years ago now. If you were on YouTube and watched videos, MAC dominated, absolutely dominated when it came to makeup and brushes, and then Sigma came out and they competed with the MAC brushes, and in my opinion they were a lot better. I've never had a Sigma brush break on me, and they come with a 2-year warranty just in case something was to happen, which is absolutely amazing, and they are just serious quality brushes. I just found out that they're actually run by a veterinarian, which is awesome. So their brushes are synthetic, they are cruelty free. I did ask about that. I think all of that is absolutely amazing, and Sigma was one of the first brands to reach out to me and believe in me as a small YouTube influencer. So they sent me a giant package of stuff and I was just absolutely baffled that they went out of their way to do that. So thank you so much to Sigma. I have a code for you guys as well. Through the end of this month, which I know is ending in a few days here, it's 20% off. Just use the code BrittanyNichole and then 10% after that. Check Sigma out if you haven't. Quality products, and I just think it's so sweet when people believe in like the smaller influencers, and thank you. That's it. Thank you so much, Sigma. So anyway, I'm gonna play with a lot of the brushes that they sent me, and then I picked up this primer. Lisa D said the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating, long name, primer reminded her of the Sicily primer, which so many people love. That is way outside of my budget, so I thought I would give this a try. The only primer that I absolutely love and live by is the Too Faced Hangover RX, and when I swatched this in store, it kind of reminded me of the same consistency, so we're gonna go ahead and give this a try today. Now I'm not gonna walk through every single thing that I'm using here, but I will list everything down below because I do just kind of want to chit chat with you guys today. So anyway, like I said, I am in the middle of switching jobs. So it has been so stressful over the last few weeks trying to like close everything out and transition things over. I haven't really had, this is fragranced. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, I don't know, you might not like this one. I don't know if it'll linger. I'm gonna have to play with it and see. But anything with hyaluronic acid, I'm a sucker for. So I can get past it. But anyway, it's so crazy when you're switching jobs. It's scary to think about leaving a company, but it was definitely time for me to move from this company to the new company that I'm going to be working with. I don't want to get into what I do just because, that's separate from YouTube. YouTube for me is all about like hobby, and I don't want to like transition my like actual work into this. So yeah, it's scary. I'm nervous, but I'm excited, but it's been like crazy. I have 2 weeks off where I want to film as much as possible, but I also want to give myself a little bit of a break. I have my 9 to 5, which is like super busy, and I also do this on the weekends, so I might give myself a little bit of a break, but I really like how that is making my skin look, but the scent is lingering for now. And I don't know if I love that scent. If you're sensitive, you might not love that. So anyway, I'm all over the place right now. I'm very excited to start this new journey. Let me know what you guys do to kind of get yourself prepared to work at a new company with new people. I work from home, which is really nice, but it gets a little bit lonely, which is why I started my YouTube again. If you guys haven't heard my story, I started YouTube in 2008, long time ago, and I posted videos back then, and then I stopped because I was in college and I really wanted to focus on getting my degree, and I just wasn't as secure as I am now. This is just a Sigma F80, so, and it says F80 Air. It's kind of nerve-wracking to start at a new company, and any tips you guys have? I've started at a new company before, but yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but also very excited. So in addition to that, I've been kind of going through this whole like reorganization process at home. I've been wanting to just kind of Marie Kondo the hell out of my life. So I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff lately, and I like redid my pantry. I completely redid my closet, and I don't know, I'm just like going through this time right now where I just want to like it's like a spring cleaning thing, I guess, kind of. I just want to like get rid of all of like the stuff that I have compiled over the years and, you know, start fresh type of thing. So I'm going to kind of do that for the next few weeks here while I have off. But like I said, I'm going to try to film as much as I possibly can as well, because I think it's going to be crazy busy when I start with a new company as well. I'm going to try to handle everything I can. This is part of the Sigma Practique. It's like their sister brand. They also sent some of this stuff over, which I'm super excited about. It's geared more towards the everyday woman, which I think is awesome, and I think a lot of you will get use out of. So I still have all of my professional brushes from when I was a working makeup artist, but that stuff is so expensive, you guys, that sometimes it's just not worth it if you're just kind of the everyday woman. So I'm very excited to play with these. These are a lot more affordable as well than their other brushes, you know, their typical like pro brushes. So I'm excited to play with those. I've been really liking applying my foundation with a brush lately and then just kind of tapping over with a sponge like this to make sure everything is nice and blended. I just think that gives me the coverage that I want and need. So you'll find me doing this a lot more than just using the sponge right off the bat. But you guys, this L'Oreal, I don't think anything will compare to this. I went to Ulta today specifically to pick up the Maybelline Urban Studio, I think that's what it's called, foundation, and I didn't see it at my Ulta. So I don't know if I have to go to Target. I want to try that, and I want to try the Pacifica foundation as well. I've heard like really good things here on YouTube about both of those. So very, very excited to try those out. Okay, so real quick, I was gonna do this off camera, but I just wanted to mention it. I'm using this Sigma 3D HD Precision brush. That must be what it's called, that's all it says. It's basically this like flat edge. That's why it's called 3D. So anyway, I used this to blend my concealer out, and it looks so good. I'm shocked at how good that looks. So this might be my new routine. I can never seem to get the coverage I need, but doing this and then taking a sponge to blend it out worked really well. So heck yeah, I'm very excited about that. That looks so good. I'm so shocked. I really like that Col-lab concealer. I'm also gonna take this Sigma 4D HD Kabuki brush and use this to kind of stamp with powder under and see how this works. I think Makeup by Tiffany D used to do this, and I always was like, oh, I wanna try that. So see how that works. But have you guys seen Toy Story yet? I am dying to see it. So Toy Story came out when I was a little kid. I'm not sure how old you are watching this, but I cannot wait to see it. I am so beyond excited. I think I might try to go tonight. I've been dying to see it, but I didn't want to go when like everybody went. I'm not the person who wants to be at the theater with, yeah, that worked really well. That was really, really simple. But I'm not that type of person who wants to like sit at the theater with everybody. So I'm super pumped to see that. I might try to go get tickets after this. Plus I'm doing my makeup. So I'm very, very excited for that. All right, so again, I was just doing this off camera to kind of speed things up here, but I just threw on a little bit of my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer with this Sigma F40. This looks so good. This might be one of my new favorite brushes for applying bronzer. It is so wispy but also dense at the same time, and it just really applied my bronzer nice and quickly. I really liked this. And then I always just kind of hit right around the edges with my powder brush just to make sure everything is really blended in. So okay, so I want to quickly talk a little bit about a purchase I made this week. So I purchased a couple of things from the website Boohoo. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but I purchased like, so everything was 50% off. So I made a purchase of like almost $200, but it was really like $400 worth of stuff. And most of it, not to be like a Debbie Downer here, but was terrible. I mean terrible. It looked nothing like what it looked online. It was all almost see-through and super cheapy, so I definitely don't recommend purchasing from there if you're in the market. Everything looked so cute, but it just bad quality, unfortunately. There was one dress that I think I can salvage, and then I purchased a lot of the Bondi Sands, like one night only type of like it'll wash off tanner, which I'm very excited about. But these earrings are from there, and while I think they're really cute and very similar to those Uncommon James Kristen Cavallari's brand, they're very heavy and they don't feel good, and I've had them in for about 5 minutes. So take that with a grain of salt. It might be good like costume jewelry, but I kind of knew that. I ended up keeping it because I knew that I was just gonna, you know, wear them for videos like this, but I would not last a long time with this at all. So I'm just gonna try out this Sigma Cor-de-rosa face powder. So it's a blush, basically. It's just a blush from Sigma, and I'm using this on a tapered highlighter brush. I just kind of prefer a smaller brush. We'll see. This might be too small, but oh no, that's perfect. So yeah, watch out for brands like that. Little too heavy on the blush there. Watch out for brands like that. Like I was saying, I kind of knew going into it that it wasn't gonna be, you know, the best quality, but I didn't think it was gonna be see-through, and I didn't know that I wouldn't like majority of the stuff I ordered. So I basically returned everything except for one dress, but I was really excited about this skirt. Leopard is making such a comeback this year. I feel like anywhere I look, I see leopard. So I was gonna get this skirt. I originally saw it on Revolve and it was like $200 or something like that, and I was like, no freaking way. But I should just order from Revolve because I know the quality will be a lot better if I order from there, you know what I mean? So I definitely don't recommend that. I might actually end up taking these out in a second because they're really kind of getting heavy and starting to hurt a little bit. All right, so to highlight, I'm actually gonna use the Sigma Chroma Glow palette. I didn't even know that they had highlighting palettes. So I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is Peaceful. And I'm just using a Sigma E40, which is nice and small. I haven't been like wanting to highlight my entire like cheek lately. I wanted to really do kind of targeting highlighting. And for that, I really like a brush like this. So I can tell that this is definitely more of a subtle powder, but still so pretty. That is sinking right into the skin. And it almost looks like one of those glowing from within highlights. It kind of has a little bit of a pink undertone to it. I think you can see that on camera. That is gorgeous. That formula is not highlighting any kind of texture whatsoever. Sweet. Okay, so let's quickly talk about my background. Actually, you know what? Before we talk about that, let's talk about these. So I just got lip filler about 3 weeks ago now, I think. It's been about 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks now. And I think this is the last time I'm going to do it. So I've done lip filler in the past and I liked it, but doing it this time, and I think it's just me getting older, I think I prefer my natural lips, to be honest. Now, I don't have by any means small lips. I have pretty full lips. This was just to kind of even out my upper lip, to make it a little more proportionate with my bottom lip, because my upper lip is maybe a little bit smaller than a third of the size of the lower lip, and now I think my upper lip's a little too big, to be honest. And I know it's still settling in and it's going to be a process, but I definitely think the older I get, the more I'm appreciating me, you know what I mean? So I don't think I'm going to be doing that again. I also cannot stand the process of waiting for it to heal. Like, I wanted to hide out for weeks on end, and I didn't do this because I want to be like Kylie Kardashian. See, I don't even know their names because I didn't want to be like Kylie Jenner. I wanted to kind of even that out. That always kind of bothered me. When you sit and look at yourself on camera, it's definitely something that can get annoying. So yeah, I don't think it's necessary for me anymore. And not that it was ever necessary, that's not the right word. I just don't think that I'm gonna do it again. And I go through the same thing with Botox. Sometimes I love my Botox and sometimes I'm like, Brittany, eventually you're gonna have wrinkles and it is what it is, so you should just embrace it. But then again, I'm like, I don't want wrinkles, you know what I mean? I just kind of go back and forth, but I definitely think this is it for the lip filler for me. All right, so real quick off camera, I just threw in a little bit of the Benefit Gimme Brow, and that's all I'm gonna do for my brows. We're keeping it real natural today. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply a lipstick. So real quick, let's talk about this background, which I am so excited about. I need to do a video. If any of you are interested in like starting a YouTube channel, I need to do a video showing you guys like what I struggled with backgrounds. Definitely by far think paper backgrounds are the best way to go. That's what I have right now and I absolutely love it. I struggled with doing fabric. I feel like I tried every kind of fabric, stretchy, not stretchy, tried ironing it, tried steaming it. I could never get it right. So I think this paper background looks fantastic. It's gonna be what I use in every video going forward. I feel like I look brighter on here, I look more vivid, and I absolutely love it. So very, very excited about that. I picked up this new lipstick. It's just from Essence. It's called the Velvet Matte Lipstick. I don't think this is new, but this is the shade 1, which is kind of like a My Lips but better shade. So I'm gonna grab a lip liner and then apply this baby. I just sat here and looked at myself and I'm like, what are we missing? What are we missing? I have no mascara on. So I'm gonna quickly just throw on the Essence Lash Princess and talk to you guys about something I'm loving. So I stumbled upon Dark on Netflix. It's a series. They have 2 seasons. I think it's a Netflix original. You know what? Maybe it's not. I think it is. I can't remember. But I binge watched it 2 nights in a row and finished. I think I started on Friday night and I finished by Sunday. It's so good. It's kind of creepy, and that's why I kept watching it, because I was super intrigued and seeing what was going on, and now I cannot wait. And I think it was just the 2nd season that just came out. I think that's how I stumbled upon it. Whenever a new series comes out, Netflix kind of starts promoting it. But go check that out if you guys are into kind of thrillers. I think it's in German, because I think the setting's in Germany, right? I'm pretty sure. But it's dubbed over, but it's not dubbed over in a way that's annoying. I barely even notice it at all. So check it out if you're interested in that. I've also been watching a ton of The Office. That is one of my all-time favorite shows. And it's literally my go-to. It's always on TV. Oops, we'll get that off in a second. So because it's been on TV so much, I've just been wanting to watch it. That's skipping subjects totally. This is the one thing about this mascara that bothers me. I love everything about it except that it's super wet and very easy to transfer. All right, so I think that is it for this one. I went ahead and wiped off a little bit of mascara that I had on there. It's still a little bit there, but no big deal. So I know this video wasn't anything revolutionary and it wasn't very informative, but I just wanted to kind of update you guys and chit chat with you as if you were sitting here. This is exactly what I would do. I just kind of say whatever popped in my head. So thank you so much for watching today. I know you all have very busy lives and I really appreciate you taking the time. If you're interested in seeing any more videos from me, please subscribe. It means the absolute world to me, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.